So you should have already gone through these first 3 slides and decided if you agreed or disagreed with them. The factored form of 3x squared minus 14x plus 8 is x minus 3 times x minus 2. The way that you would have seen if this was true is by distributing these on your own piece of paper. X times 3x makes 3x squared. X times negative 2 makes negative 2x minus 9x plus 6. So you can see that this last one has a plus 6, whereas in the original it should have been a plus 8. So this would have been something that you should have disagreed on. The expression 2x squared minus 7x plus 5 is equivalent to 2x plus 1 times x minus 5. The only way to figure that out is by distributing. In this one, when you do that 1 times the negative 5, it's going to make a negative 5 over here. But in the original one, we had a plus 5, so that means that these are not equivalent. What I'm saying, what I'm explaining, is what you would have typed along with your disagree statement or agree statement. One of the factors of that polynomial is x plus 4. If this is one of the factors, then that means that it's going to multiply something else to make this starting thing. Let me quickly show you why we're going to divide to find our answer. I wrote here what we see in problem number 3. 2x squared plus x minus 28 is equal to x plus 4 times, this is going to be some other factor. We don't know what it is, but the fact that it's a factor means that it's going to multiply x plus 4. To find out what x plus 4 is going to multiply, instead of distributing like we did in the last 2 problems, we're going to rearrange this equation. So if we want to find what this guy is, we want that to stay there. We want that factor to be the only thing left on the right side. Then we can remove x plus 4 by dividing by x plus 4 on both sides. If I have x plus 4 multiplying on the right and it's dividing on the right, then it's going to balance out. But here on the left, we have 2x squared plus x minus 28 divided by x plus 4. The way that we divide whenever we have 2 things on the bottom, we have 2 things adding together, is we're going to have to do long division. And that's what I'll show back in the regular video. If that x plus 4 multiplies something else to make that one, then that means if we divide the original polynomial by x plus 4, we should get some even value, some clean answer. So to answer number 3, we're going to have to do division. If x plus 4 can multiply to make something, then when we divide these 2 things, we will find what it would have multiplied. And the thing that we would have needed to multiply by would be 2x minus 7. So since this has no remainder, that means that x plus 4 times 2x minus 7 are factors of that polynomial. The trinomial 4x squared minus 10x minus 6 has the greatest common factor of 4 for number 4. So there's a 4 in this first one, but 4 cannot fit evenly into 10, and 4 cannot fit evenly into 6. It would have some sort of decimal value as the other factor. So 4 is not the greatest common factor of that trinomial. And 3 would be an agree, because whenever you divide, it works out. One factor of x squared minus 14x plus 49 is x minus 7. So if x minus 7 is one of the factors, then that means that there's something else that's missing. To find that something else, we're going to have to divide. X squared minus 14x plus 49. If that can be evenly divided by this factor, then that means, for one thing, that really is a factor, and it'll give us the second factor. It did go in there evenly, and the other factor is going to be x minus 7. So number 5 would be an agree. Number 6, the factored form of 9x squared minus 49 is equal to 3x minus 7 squared. We just had a lesson on how to square something inside of a parentheses quickly, and it's that you do the first number squared to make 9x squared. You do the second value squared. We have a plus 49 at the end, and then we're going to multiply the 3x and the negative 7, and then we're going to double that. 3 times 7 makes 21. Double that, and we will get minus 42x. I'll write that formula at the bottom here. A minus b squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. That was the formula that we learned on Thursday of last week. So that's what I did in number 6. Okay, so now all we need to do is check and see if what we multiplied here, we just need to check and see if what we multiplied here is equal to this. And it almost is, but it's not. So that is not the factored form. So number 6 is going to be a disagree.